Greetings and welcome back, everyone, to Diamond City, where apparently Piper, I'm assuming you're his sister, perhaps? Yes? Maybe? That's a pretty built-up area, actually.
Extra.
Not that many people,
Is your neighbor really human? We have the exclusive. Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
Okay, now, we know roughly about the synthetics and Institute, but very roughly. We could ask a little bit more. The Institute, but that is more as if, but it seems of it we don't know. So I'm not going to go with that one. Thanks, I guess. A paper, I don't need it. A free paper sounds like quality. No, that's an insult. No, I'll go with thanks, I guess.
I'm serious. The Institute takes people. You should read up if you're sticking around.
The Institute takes people. Now, that does sound like something my character would be interested in, given the situation. I believe you. Thanks.
I believe you. Thanks.
You're a real lost lamb in the wolf's den, mister.
No, I don't know. I fancy that the Institute would probably be grabbing more than they're capable of holding if they try to take me, but...
Nat.
Read the paper, mister. Trust me.
Okay. Now, what was it? Synthetic Truth. I imagine it'll be under miscellaneous. Synthetic Truth. Or was it the synthetic? Yes, the Synthetic Truth. October 2287, The Synthetic Truth by Pippo Wright. Public occurrences. Really, is this your paper? Oh, I shouldn't laugh. You're trying your hardest, bless you. Noodles. We all eat them. We all love them. Diamond City's Power Noodles has supplied this sustenance for the past 15 years. From the stilted mechanical cadence of Takahashi's programmed Japanese, to the fragrant steam that wafts from each bowl, to the scalding tang of each delicious mouthful. The ordering and eating of noodles is but one of many shared human experiences. Or is it? I was struck by this very question as I sat at the counter of Power Noodles last Wednesday night, just after 5 p.m., enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. That's when I noticed our very own mayor, McDonough, sidle up to a stool and engage in the very same ritual. Right hand extending, mouth opening, teeth chewing. Yes, eating noodles. The shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident. So it must have also seemed to the residents of Diamond City, nearly 60 years ago, on an uncharacteristically warm May evening in 2229, as they sat around this very same counter. But that was before the days of the Takahashi and his noodles, when the bar served not noodles, but ice-cold Nuka-Colas, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night he facilitated the shared human experience of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is, until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who are even old enough to remember that evening, although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have, had they not been forcibly removed, thanks to Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. Oh, that's a bit shitty. Okay, I'm liking you less and less, dude. There is one person among us who does remember, distinctly, the events of that evening. Respected matriarch Eustace Hawthorne, who recounted her story in a Public Occurrences exclusive interview. Oh, I was there all right, sitting right at the bar, sure as you're sitting in front of me now. 22 years old or so, and just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall. We all were. So what was the harm? And let me tell you that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town earlier that day, said he was from out west somewhere. It didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile, and his laugh, and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth. And Mr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful. Until it wasn't. Eustace continues her account of that evening, and the moment when things turned sinister, and the truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. We'd been drinking and carrying on, must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. He seemed a bit drunk, I guess, like the rest of us. Then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went from his face, all in an instant, and then his cheeks started twitching, kind of funny. and I remember watching him, clear as if it happened just yesterday. He reached inside his coat, took out a revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry the barman right in the head. Didn't hesitate, didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casually as if he were paying him for a drink. But his cheek never did stop twitching. Let me tell you, all hell broke loose after that. What Eustace is describing is, of course, the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute had somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans, synths. After he shot Henry, that Mr. Carter shot 3 or 4 other people too. Like I said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running, they opened fire, and Mr. Carter, he kept shooting and throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. Seems like they had killed a man who had flipped his lid, gone crazy, and he lay there like a dead, crazy man, sure enough. God, it was horrible. But then we saw the plastic and the metal. This was one of them early synths, you see, and we realized it wasn't a man at all. It was then we all knew. The Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere now. Among us. It was never determined precisely why the synth known as Mr. Carter went on his killing spree. Some suggested he had somehow been remotely controlled by the Institute, who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still others felt that he had simply malfunctioned, a hypothesis supported by the twitching cheek, and was never meant to kill anyone. But at that time, the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was that the humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motives were, and still are, a complete mystery. Using a model of synth even less advanced than the ones the Institute has in service today, which brings us to noodles. Specifically, the noodles consumed by May McDonough last Wednesday night, in the same spot that Mr. Carter the synth went haywire and mercilessly killed several people. After spending hours sharing an experience the people of Diamond City assumed was reserved for members of the human race, they were wrong. Are we? So basically, you accuse the mayor of being a synth. Okay, I can kind of see why he got really annoyed. Ah, you silly, silly reporter. Okay, what have we got here then? Mayor. Is this the mayor's house? All Faiths Chapel. Okay, apparently I'd be stealing if I took stuff out of the trash can. Fair enough. Right. Hello. Greetings. Hello. Oh, your radio. Go away. Oh, my lord. I couldn't hear your radioing us for a little bit. Diamond City's newspaper, so that's where Pippa will be probably.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary of his.
Oh dear.
And her perfect hair. Mm-hmm.
The mayor's
secretary. Really?
Come on, Ma. I cut her hair myself, and I know human hair.
That's just
dear.
Johnny. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If you nicked McDonough with your razor, he'd bleed. Don't mean nothing.
Well,
Around here, we call your haircut the scav special. Little flecks of blood, give it the personal touch. You should think about getting a trim.
Oh, really? I've got no hair. How? What? I need to get it trimmed? I'll think about it, mate.
Sure, whenever. Who needs a haircut?
Take care.
Everyone needs a haircut.
Power noodles.
All your medicinal needs.
Okay. Hello, resident.
Hey there. Newcomer, huh?
Yes.
Talk to Abbott at the wall if you want a history lesson.
Garrus. You again, my lord. Okay, so that's surgery. Mega surgery.
Hey,
Choice chops.
who wants to look beautiful?
I already do look beautiful, thank you. Road to freedom. Follow the freedom trail.
I can't believe you eat that food.
What?
Only one thing worth buying in the Dugout Inn, and that's the booze.
You just gotta eat.
Donut Inn? Oh,
A real
Dugout Inn,
Diamond
sorry.
City boy eats at the noodle stand.
Okay, first, second.
I hear there's a
kinda
bar in
cool.
the old theater district that's for raiders only. The combat zone.
Okay.
I'd stay clear if I was you.
Unless I want to fight, in which case I should probably go there. Am I following some sort of trail? Let's just actually look around a little bit, shall we? Farms. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, lots of farms. What's this? Where does this go? Diamond City Radio. See, I've played the game off camera, and the radio is pretty awesome.
Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why is a legitimate businessman like myself always gotta be hassled by city regulation, huh?
It's a health hazard,
Wow.
Shang.
It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water, and I'll do it without your interference, thank you very much.
Dear Lord.
Hey, I'd love to chat, but I don't have time.
Okay.
Word is something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem.
Alright.
Even go there.
Um,
And forever.
because they're a witch? Because they're interested in witchcraft? Because they just want to go to a museum and soak up some history? Ah, okay, can't jump over this apparently. No, okay. No jumping. Very well. I can think of lots of reasons why someone would go to a museum of witchcraft. What else have we got? Got a building back here. Abbott's house. I could steal so much, but I'm not going to because I'm not a scallywag. I try to tell myself. Trash cans. What else we got down here? Ooh. That would be the mayor. Okay. Should I sit down? Have a listen? What are you going to say? I'm short on time. Okay.
Everybody, I need everyone's attention.
Very well.
I would like to address the subject that is on everyone's mind. And that is the disgusting article Piper has written. Diamond City has stood united for over 150 years. And what keeps us united are two things.
Which are?
First is the great green guardian behind me, the wall, our protector and our savior from the filth of the outside. And second is our faith and trust in each other. The faith and trust that has given us prosperity, security, and education for every citizen. And while the paper might point their fingers at synths and other ghost stories to drive us apart, we will not betray this sacred trust.
You hope, because
Now,
you're the
I
one
want everyone
she said
to
was
hear
the
these
synth.
next words very carefully. I am not a synth. I am the same flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets, who was born in a shack just down the waterfront to Martha and Patrick McDonough. And I will not abandon my city due to the heinous allegations of the press.
Sounds like
God
something what a
bless this
synth
city.
would say.
God bless the wall.
He's so full of shit.
Ooh. Someone doesn't like it. Okay. You gonna say anything else? Oh, okay.
You read the paper? Damn synths. Hiding among us.
Okay.
Don't bother, pal. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't heard nothing.
No, that's probably an easier way to live, honestly. I just sneezed. I can't possibly be a synth. Why would a synth sneeze? Robots don't sneeze. At least, I don't think they do. Mind you, if I was going to design a robot, I would totally make it able to sneeze to throw off the silly meatbags. Ah, they're so easy to trick. Hello. Just, you know, sleeping out in the garden. You know what? I imagine that's quite nice. You get used to the creaking, whining of aging metal. Plus, all the plants keep the air rather fresh.
You look like you could use a drink. Dugout Inn's got some cold ones.
Okay. The mayor going off over there. Marina's house. Ooh, okay. Very well, Mr. Handy. I assume. Valentine's Detective Agency. We found it. Oh, it says something. Okay. You know what? Never mind.
Hi.
Hello, Nina.
Hi there.
I want to be left alone.
Okay. Don't need to tell me twice.
Oh, wow. You're tall.
Thanks, Pete.
Hi there.
You shoot people, mister? My dad says outside to shoot people.
Only bad ones. Usually. I mean, I try. That is, I try to make sure that they're bad ones. Right. Okay, well, let's go to Valentine's Detective Agency, since that's obviously where we need to be. Hello! I would knock, but it doesn't seem that I have that option.
Wouldn't last forever. His ties. Oh, Nick.
Oh dear, what's wrong? Excuse me, madam?
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
Why? Wait, who are you? You the detective? I didn't come here to get brushed off. Sorry, I'll come back later. I know you must be busy, but it won't take much of your time, miss.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... the detective.
Ah, great. So the person who's good at finding missing people has gone missing himself. That's just my luck. Do you have any idea how I could find him? Picture on milk carton time? Don't worry, I can help. Tell me what happened. Well, if she had any idea where I could find it, she wouldn't have said he's missing.
Don't worry, I can help. Tell me what happened.
Nick was working a case.
Okay.
Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there that they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Did he come off with some awesome, like, noir one-liner? Because if so, wow. Who's this Skinny Malone character? I'll find him. You have my word.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'd love to help, but there's a small matter of... No. I need to find him. You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things. Style and body count.
Oh, interesting things to care about, I suppose. No way I'm getting mixed up in this. No, I'll find him. You've got my word.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
I'll do my best, honestly. Right, well... Any clues? I mean, he couldn't have been gone for very long if that was his. Robco Fun.
Hell yeah.
Okay. You've collected an issue of Robco Fun. Includes the Zeta Invaders holotape game. Very well. Unlikely Valentine. Find Nick Valentine. I will do my best. Ah, this place looks fantastic. This looks like exactly the place where I want to come and find a private investigator. And if I didn't find a private investigator in a place like this, I would seriously doubt his capability as a private investigator. I'm sorry, but it's just the way it has to be. Trifold American flag. I have been told that I really shouldn't take those. I wasn't aware of the significance of them. I'm sorry. I took one from a house much earlier on. Now, I actually really need this, okay? I'm not going to take the rest, but I do need the cells for a gun. Okay, right, well. Seems that we've got to go on a bit of a chase to find the person who can help me find the person I really want to find. Now, Diamond City Market, Diamond City, Combat Zone. Oh, so it's near the Combat Zone then. Oh, okay, so it's all the way over Good Neighbor. That's actually not too far away, all things considered. I really did find a lot of places before I actually came down to Diamond City, considering how early it was that I got that. I've done a lot of wandering around and just discovering stuff. Okay, well, I need to find a market, but probably everyone's going to be asleep at this time, I'm guessing. Oh no, okay, fair enough.
Don't move, Synth.
Oh dear.
What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, we're family!
Oh dear.
Put the gun down now!
He's a synth! He'll kill us all!
Okay, okay. You know what? Before I get into this, I've kept these glasses for a while, specifically so I could have a bit of extra charisma.
Kyle, no!
Wow.
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City. Hear me?
Wow.
You folks in your damn paranoia.
Did you have to shoot him in the head? Riley?
Hey. He pulled a gun on me. My own brother.
Paranoia will do that, mate. Hey, who hasn't engaged in a little friendly attempted fratricide in their life? What happened?
What happened?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me? I need a minute.
Okay, pal. Wow.
Hey.
Thank the wall that's over.
What's everyone still standing around for? Go back to your own damn business.
Hello?
Hey, officer.
Move along.
Oh. That was pretty messed up. Hey, what happened?
Oh my god. Just... Oh, damn.
Indeed. Okay. Well.
Be betrayed. We're always open.
The whole getting heads blown off thing kind of put a little bit of downer on that, I gotta be honest. But okay, let's have a bit of a... Oops,
you?
Sorry.
I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
Fair enough.
Everyone else
Hello.
may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
That's because you're a robot. Ah, how marvelous. What do you sell?
What do you sell here?
Oh, everything, sir. Miss Myrna prizes herself on being a collector of quality odds and ends from all over the Commonwealth.
Does she have any tea?
Also buy any unwanted items you may be carrying on your person. And we're open 24 hours a day.
Fantastic. Let's barter.
Let's see what you have.
Excellent.
Right, what have I got? I mean, these are actually reasonably valuable. What have you got? Weapons, apparel... Wasteland, a chest piece. +1 agility and perception. That is interesting. The damage protection is lower, but the +1 agility and perception is glorious. Okay, I'll take that. I'm gonna have to sell pretty much everything to get it, I imagine. If I've even got enough to be able to sell for that, is the honest answer there. I'm not going to sell my wedding ring. Sod that. Oh, I can sell some of this. I can sell... Wow, okay. Okay, so I can sell my drugs. And apparently, that will get a lot of money. I can sell all my grognacks, but I'm not going to sell those. I'm going to keep those. I'm going to put them on something eventually. Let's see. Weapon-wise, let's get rid of the mine. Marksman's hardened automatic pipe rifle. No, we'll keep that one too. Such good value. That looks like a decent scope for a pipe rifle, but no, we'll get rid of that. You know what? We'll get rid of all of these. Yeah, that too. This as well. Pulse grenade. But seriously, the fact that I can just sell some of this for the amount that I can sell it for, that is kind of crazy. The buff jet specifically. Yeah, right. We'll sell 8 of them. Anything else I fancy getting rid of? Psychojet, not quite as good. Stimpaks? No. Okay, well, I'm happy with that trade. What else have you got? Take all your bobby pins. You got quite a lot of junk as well. Okay, I'm happy with that. Thank you very much, Percy. Oh. Some arm weapons. I need an armor workbench. There we go. Biocom mesh.
Every conceivable good you could ever need is right here.
That might be what's
it's
giving me well done. That might be what's giving me the ability there. Improves stealth in dark areas. Improves damage and energy resistance. Okay, you know what? This is as good as it's going to be. For now, I certainly can't make better than this, so... let's pop that on. There we go. I'll keep my black specs on for now. Seems most people have turned in. Okay, Wiley,
Excuse me.
Are you willing to talk?
My God. Kyle.
Okay, Garrus. I'm gonna leave you to your grieving, I think. I got places to be. I'm almost tempted to have a proper poke around here. But I would really like to go and find Nick Valentine. Then I'm going to go back and check out Lexington. Then I'm going to properly have a poke around here. Ah, so many things I need to do. Right, off to the fens. Gets its name from the first newspaper ever published in Boston in 1690. Oh, that's pretty cool. Rightio. Take care, all. Have a good night. Right, on that note, we're ending the episode about here. I hope you've enjoyed and will be joining me for the next, as always. But until then, do take care.